Please help me welcome Mr. McAnally.
And while we're welcoming, please welcome my dear friend and fellow Coral Reefer, Mr. Eric Darkin's going to join us tonight. And before I get started playing music and forget what I'm talking about, I will also reiterate what you just heard, because I spent the last 45 years standing next to Mr. Buffett, and he had a smile that was wider than his face when I met him, and he had a smile that was wider than his face the night before he left this world. It never changed. He's not a fictional character. That's a real guy that you guys have the opportunity to emulate and to spread the love that he spread for 45 years, plus 50 plus years. He kept it going, and we have the baton now. We get to keep that rolling. It's a privilege and a responsibility as well, and I gotta recommend the staff for the one day that I've been here. I see Jimmy floating around all over the place, and it's not just on the video screen. And I get the opportunity this evening to sing lead on some songs I've been only singing harmony on for 45 years. So if I forget the words, I want a little bit of help. We're gonna change the latitude and attitude and see how things go. Where they all disappear. I didn't ponder the question too long. I was hungry and went out for a bite. Ran into a tongue with a bottle of rum, and we wound up drinking all night. It's these changes in attitude, changes in attitude. Nothing remains quite the same. With all of our running and all of our cunning, we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Beating departure signs in some big airport reminds me of the places I've been. The visions of good times that brought so much pleasure make me want to go back again. If it suddenly ended tomorrow, I could somehow adjust to the fall. Good times and riches and son of a bitches I've seen more than I can recall. It's these changes in attitude, changes in attitude. Nothing remains quite the same. With all of the islands and all of the highlands, and we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. I could jump on a plane. So many nights I sit and dream of the ocean. Wish I could go sailing again. Yesterday is over my shoulder. I can't look back for too long. Too much to see waiting in front of me, and I don't know just to go wrong. If these changes in latitude, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. For all of our running and all of our cunning, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. If we weren't all crazy, we would go away. For the first 19 years of my life. Matter of fact, about half of the songs of mine that I'm going to play you tonight are written apologies for stuff I was totally wrong about for the first some odd years. This is a list of good things you can blame on New Orleans. I'm grateful to Jimmy Buffett for showing me how many there were. morning, fond of afternoons. I love the evening, but it's over too soon. What's wrong with me? I blame it on New Orleans. I like hot sauce, love that southern style. Try to find a way every day to smile. Well, quite honestly, I blame it on New Orleans. Oh, some people find disturbing what goes on down on Bourbon. Beats all you ever saw, except for Mardi Gras, and that's a whole other thing. I like the people, make the most of life, but take a real good thing and bam, add a little spice, but that's just me. I blame it on New Orleans. I like the ladies, hey, what's not to like? And on occasion when they act unladylike, historically, they blame it on New Orleans. I like music, blues and Dixieland. I play air trombone, the Preservation Hall band. Categorically, I blame it on New Orleans. Nola, Cafe Du Monde and others, Cape Paul and all the others. I never get my fill, and I never will, no sir. The whole world can sing, saints go marching in. It won't be long, they're gonna march again. You wait and see, and blame it on New Orleans. There will come a day, I'd like to think, when war's a song and hurricanes a drink. Eventually, but blame it on New Orleans. Hey, don't blame me, blame it on New Orleans. New Orleans. Mr. Eric Darkin hitting all kinds of stuff over here.
I might be able to. It's almost like you get lucky.
As a son of Salem, I went out on sea for adventure, standing in view of the captain and crew, like a man just released from indenture. As a dreamer of dreams and a traveling man, I chalked up many a mile, read dozens of books about heroes and crooks, and I learned much from both of their style. Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, and son of a gun, load the last ton, one step ahead of the jailer. Now in the near future, southeast of disorder, you can shake the hand of the Mango Man as he greets you at the border. And the lady she hails from Trinidad, island of the spices, salt for your meat, cinnamon sweet, and the rum is for all your good vices. All the sheet in as we ride on the wind, our forefathers harnessed before us. Hear the bells ring as the tide rig and sing. It's the son of a gun of a chorus. along, was searching for song, not a lawyer, a thief, or a banker. Still, son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. And she's in my vein as my tradition remains. I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer. I did spend a night or two in a trailer. Not all bad. That's one of my favorites of Jimmy's. That's a fine piece of work. When we're off the road with the Coral Reefers, I moonlight as a session musician, songwriter in Nashville, Tennessee, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And
Yeah.
this little song I'm about to play for you now is a result of that. We were making an album on a record for my friends, the country band Sawyer Brown, a great band from Apopka, Florida. And we needed one more song. We needed a little up-tempo song, some little toe tapper. And Mark Miller, the lead singer, he's a good friend, and he happens to know that one of my ways that I write songs is I like to drive with my knees and play a mandolin. I don't have a mandolin tonight because we came on a commercial airlines and I could only bring guitars. But if you're going to drive with your knees and play an instrument, a mandolin's a good thing because it's a short neck. The guitar neck sticks out the window and gives kind of a heads up to the highway patrol that something out of the order is going on. But Mark sent me out with my car keys and a mandolin to write us an up-tempo song to put on their record. And I started stomping my feet and driving with my knees and came up with this little verse and chorus and went back to the studio and we finished the song. And it turned out great. We had a #1 record. We got some admiration and some awards, and maybe 6 months later we were having one of those music business dinners like you have in Nashville, Tennessee, and our buddy Mr. Waylon Jennings was there. Waylon's a hero of mine too. And Mark was bragging on me. He said, "Hey, you know that song we just had out? Mac wrote that driving with his knees and playing a mandolin. Have you ever heard of anything like that?" And Waylon said, "Yeah, we used to do that all the time. I thought I invented it." He said back in the day when he and George Jones were running together, they needed 4 more songs for an album. They would just load up alcohol and guitars into a car and take off driving west until they had 2 songs finished, and then they would turn around and come back home. They were doing math at the same time. That's how cool those guys were. I was just trying to write this little one, but it turned out nice, and I'm going to play it for you since I've talked about it this long. It's called This Time. Sitting on a front porch, nothing but time. Missed you so bad, I'm about to go blind. Got the window busted and the door kicked in. From the last time we said never again, but this time gonna see you coming, ain't gonna be surprised. This time gonna know what it means, right between the eyes. But just one time gonna think it over before we speak our mind. Oh, and I know we can make it go this time. So if we need a fake Zach Brown or Kenny Chesney or George Strait or Alan Jackson, it kind of falls on me. And I don't know. I'm just looking up here at this sign. Sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. The workday passes like molasses in the wintertime. Yeah, but it's July, getting paid paid by the hour, no by the minute. Boss just pushed me over the limit. I know you're calling something, I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock Sunday. Well, this lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow